So the continued discussion around crypto regulation is now coming out around national security. Okay, we're going to dive into that in this video, and I'm going to give you a few more pieces of information as it's coming out related to crypto regulation. So with all that said, let's jump into this. And again, I promise to make this very short and very sweet and very to the point. As you guys know, I like to get you in and get you out. All right, here we go. So right here in the blue, the Biden administration is preparing to release an executive action that will task federal agencies with regulating digital assets such as Bitcoin and cryptos. Right here, as a quote, matter of national security, a person familiar with the White House plans tells this particular article. Okay, so right here, right now, this executive action report is coming out sometime in February. Okay, could be early February, could be mid or end, and the big part of that executive action is going to quote task parts of the government with analyzing digital assets and assembling a regulatory framework that covers cryptos, stable coins, and NFTs. Okay, and written right here, this is designed to look holistically at digital assets and develop a set of policies that give coherency to what the government is trying to do in this space. Basically, the government doesn't have their act together, and they're trying to figure it out. Right? That's really, if you want to read between the lines, that's what that is. Okay, kind of moving on. The White House is basically implied, or it's come out, that one of the reasons that they want to do this is that because crypto is a worldwide asset, that it crosses national borders, they are concerned about it from that standpoint, i.e. the national security angle. Okay, so the White House National Security Council right here could also be involved because, again, because it's a global. It's a global currencies, or global phenomenon, whatever. It's a global thing. Sorry, my brain's not working quite right. You get my point. They're trying to quote work on harmonizing regulations of digital assets between countries. That was a pretty funny mistake. They're working on harmonizing religions. I cracked myself up with that. That was funny. Okay. All right, because digital assets don't stay in one country, it's necessary to work with other countries on synchronization. Okay, so this is, again, that kind of national security, crossing national borders, things of that nature. It's global. So the White House wouldn't issue recommendations, but they've given 3 to 6 months to come up with proposals. So remember, what they're doing in this executive order is they're going to task all of the different organizations in the United States, like the Fed, etc., the White House National Security Council. They're going to give them 3 to 6 months to come up with their own policies and come back and like that. This is going to be an ongoing process, guys. It will be an ongoing process. Okay. Right here, there's no consensus on matters. So right here, right now, as relates to regulation, right, there is no consensus on whether some tokens should be registered as securities, how to oversee exchanges, stable coins, or high yield lending products. Again, so I've talked about this, so I'm going to wrap up with this thought. If you look at the government standpoint, the regulation standpoint, so I've talked about this. I think firmly they're going to look at stable coins. They want to regulate stable coins in one way or the other. The U.S. government is looking at coming out with where they're going to digitize the dollar and basically have their own stable coin. They're looking at taxing profits, so regulations in relation to the taxation of profits on crypto. They're going to figure out how they can oversee exchanges. And oh, by the way, I've mentioned this one before, high yield lending products. Okay. So there's multiple fronts here that are going to be impacted in one way or the other. And we just have to kind of wait and see how all this plays out. At the end of the day, this is coming, and I'm going to do my best to keep you guys updated on it on a daily level if there's something worth mentioning on a daily level. So that's where we're at. National security is in play right now, and that's one of the aspects that they're looking at this from a crypto regulation standpoint. What do you think? Drop in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. I'll see you later. Thanks.